Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? External Flash here. This is going to be my quick thoughts and slash review, I guess, for One Piece Film Gold. Now, I saw this on Saturday, and it is currently Sunday at around 5 p.m. when I'm recording this. Don't know when it's going up, but this movie, man, it was so good, dude. It was so good. Like, I had no complaints. There were a little bit of pet peeves here and there, right? I mean, every movie, right? So there were small things, of course. We'll get into that, but animation, man, the animation was on point. And of course, I saw the English dub in my theaters. I saw the sub last night. The sub, to be honest, I love the sub. I love the Japanese version of One Piece. I always prefer the English dub. But me and my friends can agree, we all agreed last night when watching, that the dub was just done better. The dub, they put a ton of work into this. There were some lines in the dub that fit more, and those lines were not in the sub. Now, you can call that, them not wanting to translate it, better, but it fit better. It was good. The voice acting was on fleek. Like, it was just great. I fell in love with the new characters too. Gil Tesoro is freaking, dude, one of my favorite villains in One Piece. Like, one of them, like, even in canon, he is good. The backstory was short, but it was so lit. Like, it's all he needed. It was good. Karina. Karina, dude. Karina's lit. I like Karina. Karina was low-key, I didn't know how to feel about Karina the whole movie, man. Like, one way I thought she was evil, another one she was helping Nami, and then boom, she switched it, she's back to Tesoro's side, and then boom, she switched it again and she's on Nami's side. It's like, what are you doing? And the backstory between Nami and Karina too was good. The way they showed it, they made it seem like Karina straight up betrayed the shit out of Nami, and I believed it. I was sitting there, I was like, damn, Karina, I thought you were chill, but you're a bitch. What is this? But no. Near the end of the movie, they confirmed, she actually came back to help Nami. She didn't leave her. And that right there, I was like, bro. That was good. That was really good. There were a lot of Easter eggs in this movie, like Absalom from Punk Hazard being in the window when they were doing spy shit climbing up. A lot of people didn't catch that. I didn't catch it when I watched it, but my friend was sitting right next to me. He leaned over. He's like, dude, did you just see Absalom? Oh, shit. I was like, no, damn. So I didn't catch it until last night when I watched it subbed. So that was dope. They had a lot of little Easter eggs there. The casino, man, right at the beginning, the casino just made the thing. Like, they started it big. They started it big with them on the cruise ship going into the casino, and Tesoro is straight singing, Karina's singing, there's a big musical, they're entertaining, there's gold flying everywhere, gold dust, which gold dust, by the way, Tesoro's a savage. He set all this up from the beginning. All this up. The gold dust, when he lands on it, he can control the people the gold dust is on. He can control anything that has gold on it, right? So he's just a savage. Straight savage. Set it up from the beginning. They all had gold on them. It was rip, right? So that happened. And, I was like, okay, shit. So they start doing the games, the gambling and stuff, and they're winning. They meet this chick, Baccarat, and she tells them they're on the VIP, and they see all their faces in the VIP thing, and it's like, dang, they're coming up in the world, dude. So that was really cool. So they start doing all these gambles and stuff like that, and they're winning. Luffy keeps winning and winning and winning and winning and winning, and you're like, you get skeptical. Luffy's not that lucky. Come on, he's never been that lucky. That was crazy. They were winning millions and millions and millions of berries, and Nami's freaking out. Robin's sitting there a little bit skeptical, and we find out later that Baccarat actually has the luck fruit. So she takes her glove off and she taps Luffy right before he does a bet with Gil Tesoro for all their money, and she taps him and takes all his luck away. So he's a guaranteed loss. So, and Robin just straight up caught it. Everybody else was fine. Robin just straight up, what did you do? What was that? What did you just do? And she's like, it's the luck fruit. And I was like, you just straight set my man up. Like he was losing either way. So that was weird. So what they did after that, they tried to fight them. They were like, we always take gambles. That's what we do. So they try to fight him. Tesoro Straits uses the gold on Zoro, wraps him up, and captures him. He's straight up gold, and they're gonna execute them if they don't get the money. So Luffy goes through all these obstacles to try to get to Gil Tesoro. I'm kind of going back and forth. I'm referencing stuff from the end of the movie, from the middle of the movie to the start, to the middle, to the end, to the beginning. I don't know. If you haven't seen the movie, you're gonna be confused. But this is all off the cuff, by the way. I don't have any scripts, so I'm just trying to think of whatever I can. But Luffy versus Tesoro the first time. Luffy obviously gets demolished, like straight, like he's gone. And he's got metal on him, or not metal, the gold, and he gets sent to the Shadow Realm, basically. That's what I called it. He got sent to the Shadow Realm, and him and all the prisoners have to go and get to the seawater, the ocean water. Frankie's with him, and wash all the gold off, because obviously seawater washes anything with devil fruit. Which doesn't really make too much sense to me, because Luffy has devil fruit, so that's kind of like, why would you do that? I don't know. That was weird. So then we see Koala tell Sabo, by the way, Sabo's English voice, Vic Mignogna, fit perfect, man. That was great. I was a little bit skeptical, man. I was a little bit skeptical because Sabo is one of those characters. He's very hard to find, you know, that voice that you like for the audience to like, right? He's one of those big characters. You got to choose like very, very correctly for people to be like, damn. And I think they did. I think they did personally. I haven't heard anybody complain about Vic Mignogna playing Sabo. I liked it, so that was dope. And of course, towards the end of the movie, you actually had Sabo versus Rob Lucci, which nobody expected, man. Nobody expected. It was so awesome. If you haven't been keeping up with the news, then you didn't expect it. If you have, then you know, you knew it was coming. The whole crowd in the theater went wild when that happened. I thought it was dope too, because for a One Piece movie in America, the theater was actually packed. I haven't heard from anybody who's seen the movie so far tell me that their theater wasn't full or near full the whole time. Tickets were sold out even. So it was like, whoa, like that was crazy. But Sabo versus Lucci was so dope. We get confirmed sightings of Rob Lucci with Haki. We saw in Burning Blood, he had it, but we haven't seen it in the anime, manga, and movies yet, so that's dope. I don't know, man, like, Lucci's pretty powerful. We saw, you know, we know Sabo fought Fujitora, and it was a pretty good matchup, and then Lucci actually had Sabo, like, beaten down, like, they were even. So that was awesome, man. Lucci was just a total badass for just a couple of seconds he was in the movie. Like when we first saw him directly, he was walking up to Akainu and talking down on him like he's nothing, you know what I mean? So that was really awesome. Lucci's always been a badass, so that was A1. Man, Gear Force Luffy versus Tesoro was so A1, man. Like, my only pet peeve about that, was we did not get to see him do the Gear Force stance in the transformation. What we saw was Gil Tesoro stepping on him in his giant gold form, and Luffy pushing him back up, just saying fourth gear. He didn't actually do the transformation where we could see, so that kind of sucks. Another thing is, Lucci didn't actually even see Luffy at all, or vice versa. That would have been a great opportunity for Luffy to see him, see how far he came. Same with Lucci, but I get why they didn't do that. They didn't do that in the manga yet, so they didn't want to do it in the movie. So they didn't want to have like two different versions of their first time seeing each other in 2 years. So I completely agree with that, you know. It would have just been cool to see. Man, so, you know, after they break Zoro out, he's using like no sword style, which was dope, dude. He had more one sword style techniques. He just decimated his opponent. Sanji with the big-headed guy just overkilled him with the kicks. Like, it was crazy. Like, Robin held him down. Sanji he's like, woman shouldn't have to get her hands dirty with this. And then he kicked her, and kicked him, and I was like, yo, shit, Sanji. Like, bro, you're a Sanji height. Let me stop. But you know what I mean. Like, it was awesome. I can't remember if I mentioned this before, but Usopp's impersonation of the Celestial Dragon was hilarious. Like, straight savage, dude. Like, it was so funny. This movie was great. Favorite One Piece movie to date. Beats Strong World for me. Beats Film Z. It's just, it was an amazing movie. Animation on point. Voice acting on point. Fight scenes on point. Freaking script on point. Everything was on point with this movie, and I really recommend you guys going to see it. And if you guys can't catch it in theaters, then I recommend waiting for it on Crunchyroll or something like that. It might be out on there at some point, or just buy the DVD and Blu-ray releases when they come out. And yeah, that's my review for One Piece Film Gold. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.